Alright, welcome on in. Yeah, hello everyone, hope you're doing well. I am playing this place. I am going to play the first Nintendo Switch 2 game, which is Welcome Tour. I have never played this before, and this is going to be my first actual Nintendo. I'm not sure if this is a game, but it's a more like a tech demo, so let's do it, shall we? Oh yeah, before we do any like deep dive into the game, let's put on the Joy-Con strap. Let's put on this Joy-Con strap to my Joy-Con like this, and put it on my wrist like this. There we go. And I think I should do the same for my left Joy-Con. The same. Is it like this? Yeah, there we go. Alright, now I'm set. Welcome to the Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour. Oh, there are a lot. How many are there? Holy, that's a lot. There's a lot of, like, you can choose different appearance. Seems to be like limitless options. Wow, the possibilities are endless, huh? Where's the one? Is that the one? I can already feel the rumble in my Switch. I mean, my Joy-Con. Okay, there we go. Alright, I'll go with this one. Entry of the kids of this. Proceed to the gate. Welcome. Come on in. Alright. Hey, well, hi there, Foxy Coat, Chiandoto, welcome on in. Hello. Hi there, Gangabura. Welcome on in, hi there. Hello and welcome. What do you think of the vendor? Is this the biggest Nintendo Switch 2 you ever seen, or what? Go ahead and walk all over it. There are all sorts of things you can do around here. You can gain some insight into what makes Nintendo Switch 2 tick. Take some quizzes about the system. Experience tech demo that shows it. And of course, play minigun. Stamp rally. Stamp are all here. Happy hunting. Move around more quick. Hold B to run. Save you some time. Alright. Welcome on in. Orange. Oh, you got a haircut today? Oh, nice. Alright. Alright. Well, when was the last time you had a haircut? Where should I start? Oh, what about this? Mouse skill, mouse control. In this minigame, you need to use it. Let's try it out. Maybe a month ago. Maybe a minute ago. Mouse control. Oh, there you go. Time to use my swipe for as far as you can. Alright. Oh, it's a lot. I hope that I don't get corner or something like that. Oh, almost. How many seconds do I need to survive? Oh! Oh! 30 seconds? Is that it? You dodged the spike with such legend. Part 2 is available. Oh wow. First medal. I'm collecting the stars. We'll see how it goes. Oh, okay. How many points? There's no specific requirement. Oh! 40? Oh, 40 points, okay. Nice straw bandit tip. Yeah. It looks like the bot seems to be working. The bot seems to be working for me. Not sure. What happens if you try the TTS? The mouse control seems pretty, I don't know, pretty good so far. It's like using a real mouse. Oh my gosh, it's like using a real mouse. Oh nice, there you go. 40. It's like using a real mouse. $31 medals required. Alright, what's this? HD Rumble 2. Move the mouse side to side. Find the strongest rumble. It works. It works. And there you go, the TTS works. Now, yeah, what about your channel? Maybe because of the internet connection that the TTS doesn't work on your channel. Find where the rumble is the strongest. Huh? Is this? Oh, Have to be as close as possible. Alright, where's the strongest rumble? Hi Raven, welcome on in. Maybe it's here? Oh, yes! There we go. Alright. Doing regular. I'm trying out this new game, more like a tech demo of a Nintendo Switch 2 to showcase what it can do. Have you played this game? Gauge the strength rumble. Okay. Oh. How's your medal collection? What's this? Never got welcome tour. Ah, I see. Well, I think you should. I don't know if you should. If you want. I got the Spider-Man. Never got a Spider-Man. Okay, so this is exactly a game per se, but we give it a try. Switch 2, well, it's an upgrade. It's definitely an upgrade from the Switch 1. I've tried Fast Penguin, Fall Guys. What else did I try? Oh, I even tried a demo of Tomodachi Live, and it was good. I even tried the Tomodachi Live demo. Switch 2 is definitely a better Switch 1. Alright, what is this mini game? So this is from Kuwaiti border to Dammam, 350 kilometers. Are you gonna go there? Are you gonna go there? Physics-based calculation, real deep. Move the beats around. Maracas physics demo, huh? I heard about this, like living the dream is funny and interesting. It is interesting. Sounds. I mean, yeah, I even tried the demo. I even tried the demo, and the demo was good. Oh, you're gonna go to Dammam by driving? How many hours of that driving? This exhibit require. Shake the rubber ball. All I need to do is just shake. There you go. Okay, let's end it. 3 hours, but I'm quite see that's total 4.5 hours. 4 hours of driving. That does sound. So that sounds pretty decent. So you'll be driving on the highway. You can go up to 100 kilometers per hour. All right. Let's check this out. Strong. Horizontally and vertically? Oh wow. Find the strongest rumble again. Right, where is the strongest rumble? Oh, it's in the corner. Here? Okay. Okay, what's inside? Okay, that was wrong. That was not the right answer. Where is it? Could be wrong. Could be anywhere. What about here? What? That wasn't close enough? That wasn't close. Oh, this is wrong. It's kind of strong here. Then it has to be really close, huh? Oh, this strong? Also, yeah, I'm gonna try out Mario Kart later. Mario Kart World later. So be sure to look forward for it. Oh. You know what? I'm gonna try this again off stream. I'm gonna try this again off stream. Wait a second. Four European countries and Spain will do fifth one. Oh, there already four? Yes. UK. I know you. It's a UK. UK, Spain. What are the other three? Four Spoderman countries. Four Spoderman countries. Oh wow. Hold up. You weren't far off though. Do you feel intensity of the rumble? Let's check the other exhibit. Inverted? No, no thank you. Welcome, thanks for visiting. Oh. A quiz about HD Rumble. HD Rumble. So this is where the HD Rumble located. European are the Turkey, Slovenia. Oh, Slovenia, Italy. Okay. I wonder what's in Slovenia. How Rumble works? Powerful Rumble. Maximum strength. However, Turkey, I forgot that's how it's the name. Spoderman, that's all. Okay. HD Rumble. No matter. This is because okay. You read all the insights. Great. It's going to be a test. Hi. Oh, hi there. Hi, I am cool, bro. Hi, welcome on in. HD Rumble 2. Question number 1. Question number 2. Spins around. Question number 3. Which is following the true strength of it? This one? WhatsApp. You're saying WhatsApp. That's an app. Is the joystick to where? What are the HD part attached to? This one. Nice. Amazing. All right. I guess we are going to go to another exhibit. Hello? Did you get all the stamps? Buttons are part of... Oh! Oh, I see. I like this. Where do you start off? Harmon. Stamp rally. Hunt down the hidden stamp. Ah, there we go. This is a minus button. Ah, yep. L button. Oh. There you go. Oh yeah, I have to discover all the stems. Left stick. The buttons must have like the stems. There you go. Oh, each button. Okay. Up, right, down, left. All right. Anything else? Oh, a lost item. Dammam is close to Bahrain by 50 kilometers of the bridge. Bahrain. Oh, no, oh, you neighboring country. I see. All right. 20? Hmm. Ah, yeah. Mouse foot. This would be released. Oh. Mouse sensor inside. Alright, let's learn. Let's learn about the mouse. Joy-Con 2 can be used as a mouse. So to play games that are designed to play with a cursor. Of course, there's more than just opens up the new way to play games as compared to Nintendo Switch 1. You might find it easy to hold the Joy-Con like this. Like this. Using mouse on your lap. Mice are typically designed to be used on desk and table. Joy-Con mouse, however, can be used on a surface, your legs. You don't always have to be near the desk. You'll still be able to use the mouse sitting on the sofa. Mouse sensor. A mouse sensor is located. Yeah, I know. This one right here. Okay. Ah, yeah, there's one. Hi there. If you're Preppy Queen, do I play Roblox? Nope, I don't. No, sorry. Yeah, not playing anymore. This one's right here. The truth is, there's actually black and white camera with the resolution. That's fewer pixel than the Nintendo Switch IR motion camera. Oh yeah. On the Joy-Con 2, they removed it. No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't play Roblox anymore. Oh, shit. No, I don't. There's fewer pixels than the Nintendo Switch IR motion. It's even fewer than the old Game Boy camera. So how are these cameras used? How are these cameras used? They check on the surface they want to see. Then this is then translated in mouse movement. Fun fact: they can capture thousands of photos in a single second. This allows the mouse to capture some very precise movement. Black and white. All right. Good at what? Good at that? You're good at what? What are you talking about? Not just a mouse. When you use the mouse control, the Joy-Con 2 control just doesn't act. There are other things they can do. For instance, gyroscope can work together to determine which way and by how much you turn. You can grab and rotate. Lets you feel different kinds of rumble. And that's the Joy-Con 2 built-in mouse sensor. So 2 people can play together with mouse control. Or you can hold 2 mice at once. Um, we sensor bars. We sensor bars are just 6 infrared LED lights. Oh, we sensor bar. Yeah, I think it has a sensor bar like a traditional ramp, like a traditional remote. I see you read everything. Nice. The Wii sensor bar are Spider-Man 6 infrared. Don't spam, please. Please don't spam emote. Well then, now that you're all up to speed, here's a quiz for you. Would you like to take? Okay. Oh, thank you for the subscribe. If you're preppy queen. Mouse sensor. Well, thank you for the subscribe. If you're preppy queen. Okay. In what way you can play it? By nibbling on cheese. This is an answer. You can play game by nibbling on cheese. Okay. By touching the screen directly with your finger. Nah, this one. This is the answer. But look at the option. The 4. By nibbling on cheese. Okay. Joy-Con mouse control used on desks and table. What else can they be? Underwater in mid-air? Okay. Answers are getting ridiculous. Okay. Using Joy-Con on mid-air and underwater? Imagine if you can do that underwater. Which number area Joy-Con indicate the mouse sensor? 2, of course. 1 is the grip. 4 is the sync button. 3 is the light bar. Yeah, so it's number 2. What does gyroscope allow you to do with the Joy-Con 2 mouse controller? HD rumble? No. You can rotate what you grab. You can battle mice against each other. You can locate nearby sandwich shops. What? What is this option? You can locate nearby sandwich shops. Okay. You can take this one. Alright. Alright, there you go. Special insight. You can actually mouse control and the home menu. Go to the home menu, place Joy-Con on the surface holding it as you would mouse. With the mouse and will change to mouse control. There's still so much to discover about Nintendo. I hope you will take your time to find it all. Alright, cool. Alright. That's the mouse sensor on the left Joy-Con. Magnetic control. This mechanism attached. Oh yeah. This one attaches to the console. Player LED. Alright. Oh yeah, this is the sync button. The button's made out of steel. SR button. Yeah, almost done here. Mouse foot lower. Use mouse control. The mouse feet make the Joy-Con 2 control easier to move around. That's all the stem. Let's go. Nice. You can learn about attaching and detaching Joy-Con controller. You'll find out how they attach the console, that you can actually attach them backward and more. Yes. There we go. Introducing magnetic connector inside one. Attaching and detaching Joy-Con is easy. Simply press the release button. You'll be able to detach them if the console is in a dock. What's more, you can detach each one with a single hand. To attach Joy-Con to controllers, simply bring them near the consoles. They're easy to detach. Alright. Singapore is almost the same size. Same size as Bahrain, but Singapore has more pop. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, Singapore is dense, just like Jakarta. Jakarta, the capital. Very dense. People everywhere. Do you know that how the Joy-Con control attach to the console? They use magnet, unlike Nintendo Switch. There's no locking mechanism to prevent the control from being detached. The only thing keeping them connected is the force of the magnets. Joy-Con 2 controls attached main console using magnet. They are attached only through magnetic force. Joy-Con 2 can be attached backward. Here's a fun fact about Joy-Con 2 controller. Each controller can be attached to the opposite side of the console. Okay, that's funny. They can even attach backward. Why would you attach it backward? However, this orientation is not recommended. Joy-Con 2 controls won't charge when attached this way. Either side or backwards. But why? Why would you do that? Where are the magnets? The Joy-Con 2 controls attach the Nintendo Switch console to magnetically. But where are the magnets? Well, they are the main body of the console. The Joy-Con 2 controllers don't have any magnets that attach to the console. What? The SL and SR button. Oh, place this one, the trigger button, made of steel. The magnet of the console attract SL and SR button. Where's the SL SR button? All right, let's try it. Which of the following is used to detach? Telekinesis? Detach using telekinesis. Which of the following is used to attach the Joy-Con 2 controls to the Nintendo Switch? Attach. Glue? Love? What? Love? Attach Joy-Con. These choices. Love. Attach Joy-Con 2 controller. Unlocking mechanism. This is Nintendo Switch 1. The railing one. Glue? Magnets. Love. In which way the Joy-Con 2 controller can be attached? On either side, backwards, all of above. Where are the magnets that keep the Joy-Con 2 controller attached to the Nintendo Switch console? In the console, in the Joy-Con 2. Where are the magnets? There, no. In the both. In the console. Where are the magnets? It seems in the console because the there are no since there are no magnets in the Joy-Con. There you go. Alright, I completed all the insights. Let's go. Now it's time to explore the next area. Oh. Oh. Oh yeah. Alright, on to the next one. We're going to explore the main console itself? Stand in the area A? I did. Area up can be a little bit slippery. Oh. Oh. Nintendo Switch 2 console area. Oh, this one can be a bit like big. Aha. But let's check out the stamp first. Brazil northern point is closer to all the countries North America South area. That is most southern point. Closer to all. Oh. Oh yeah. Especially the Central America part. Nintendo Switch 2 console area. Air intake. USB Type-C connector, lower. Just the lower speaker. Oh, air intake actually. Slippery. Oh, the speaker is there. A lot in there. Alright, what do we got? There's so many things to explore. Game card slot. Alright. Audio jack. The upper part of USB type. Upper part. This is a air vent. This is an air vent. Okay. Brightness sensor. Oh, brightness sensor is up there. Volume rocker. Volume buttons. Power button. Hidden stem. Alright. Let's check out this. Spot the difference between pair of videos. The image shown on the screen when you play a game changes rapidly. We call the rate, which changes the frame rate, which is measured in frame per second. The higher the frame rate, the smoother the game will look. Nintendo Switch 2 can reach up to 120 FPS. Can you tell the smoothness of 120 FPS apart from other frames? Oh no, I don't have my monitor is 60 Hertz, so my monitor is 60 Hz, so I won't be able to tell the difference between 60 FPS and 120 FPS. Please switch to tabletop mode or handheld mode. I cannot do this. I have to, yeah. The handheld mode actually, yeah, supports 120 FPS. Oh, okay. Okay, what about this? Volley by 7 medals. Grand opening. What's this? You can touch up to 10 points simultaneously with your finger. You have to touch 10 different places in touch control. Okay, strategy game. It's too difficult. You want to be second player. Oh, wait. This one requires me to be handheld. Oh, tabletop or handheld. That's the most expensive game tool. Requires you to get this equipment. Yeah, and also there's a feature that you have to use a camera as well. This has to be the most expensive game. You have to use a camera, I think. Yeah, one of the Joy-Con accessory. Oh wow, I have to be in what's it called? Tabletop or handheld to do that. Okay, what's this? You can try Super Mario Bros. Demo here? Ooh. Made up a lot of pixels. Imagine old NES or Famicom had far fewer pixels than this. If you try to display each pixel from back with it, then with a pixel on a modern 4K image, there's a massive difference. The game screen ends up looking super small. One look at World 1-1 from Super Mario Bros. Tells you all you need to know, really. Ah, oh, please connect to 4K compatible TV, really? Really? Okay, what's this demo? You try the HDR experience. HDR, which stands for high dynamic range, is a way to producing heaps of colors and light. Explosion, nice, all that good stuff should look nice and shiny on the screen. This particular HDR demo lets you experience fireworks. It should feel like they really pop. You can see just how much the fireworks change by toggling the HDR on and off. I've been talking. The brightness will depend on TV HDR capability. HDR fireworks demo. Does it require 4K monitor again? Oh, of course. Can I also do it in handheld though? No way, I cannot proceed. That's sad. This one requires 9 medals. Oh, I slipped. The only thing I can do here is collect more stamps. Okay, but where are the stamps at? Oh. Oh, okay. It's down there. Lost item. Anything else here? This is magnetic connector. Alright. Maybe it's on the other side. Alright, let's find some stamps there. Oh, okay. This is a speaker or microphone. Microphone can also remove background noise. Alright, where else that I haven't found the stamps? Down here? Down here must be, yeah. Magnetic connector left. Alright. Now what am I missing now? What am I missing? Oh, hidden stamp. Touchscreen. There we go. Got them all. Oh yeah. Let's take a look at the quizzes. Maybe we'll learn something. Where are the quizzes? Where am I? Yeah, inside. Oh, it's over there. Yeah, it's over here. You can learn about Nintendo Switch 2 game cards here. You learn about Nintendo Switch 2 console, red game card, and game card slot, and some other stuff. All right. Let's learn about game reading data in a new way. Kuwait is as big as Qatar. Oh, really? Which one is bigger? If you take a peek inside Nintendo Switch 2 game card, you'll see it's quite different from a Nintendo Switch game card. Its data can be read in a different way. Assuming a buffer size of 4 MB, the read speed is about 5 times. It's faster than the original Nintendo Switch game card. Kuwait is a little bigger than Qatar. Oh, alright. Is Qatar like, I don't know. Oh, Scandy, welcome on in. Thank you for the raid. How's your stream? How's your stream, Candy? What you stream? Toho, the Cosmic Abyss. Oh, what game is that? how's your stream? Welcome on in, everyone who coming with the raid. Everyone coming right. Welcome on in. If you come in, right, I am Pisces Place. I am PlayStation a trophy hunter, a Friday streamer. I play a lot of different games on my channel. Mostly focused on platformers and RPGs. Action role playing as well. And yeah, today I'm exploring Nintendo Switch 2 for the first time. I mean, I just got Nintendo Switch 2. Welcome on in, Hidden Squid. Hidden Squid makes squishes. Candy, yeah. Candy, click the game. Hope you're well. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm having fun exploring this new Switch 2 console because I just got this console like a week ago. How's the stream, by the way? Feel free to tell me like what game you're playing, like how's the story, like how's the story of the game, and also if you need to go, like if you need to take care, right, and run post-stream self-care, feel free to do so. Hey Noah, welcome on in, Noah. How's it going? Thank you for claiming the oxygen. You're gonna raid and run? Sadly, it's quite late. Alright, sounds good. Sounds good. Thank you so much. Thank you, Scandy, for choosing me as a raid target. Yeah, have a great stream. Yeah, have a great rest of your day. Thank you. Have a great smooth. All right. Have a good rest. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for choosing me as the right target. Get some good sleepies. All right. Yeah, we are learning. Learning the Nintendo Switch 2. This software is a tech demo, a paid tech demo where you can explore the consoles here. So yeah, I already explored like the HD rumble of the Joy-Cons. Now I am on the console area. And the reads, however, some games might be background level, so it's scary not to load 5 times. Also, Nintendo Switch 2 game card have higher total capacity of Nintendo Switch game card, so the content of the game card are quite really different. All right. Thank you for your comment. We have fun watching the cozy. Oh yeah, this game is actually like pretty good. I mean, yeah, you can learn all sort of things. More than different colors. There are two different colors of game cards. Nintendo Switch game cards are black, while the Nintendo Switch 2 game cards are red. Other than the colors, they look practically the same in terms of size and shape. But there's actually one more difference. The Nintendo Switch 2 game card has a distinct shape. Oh, so that what it makes different. When a game card is inserted into game card slot, the Nintendo Switch 2 console checks to see if the game card has this shape. This is how it tells the difference between Nintendo Switch 2 game cards and Nintendo Switch 1 game card. It changes the way it reads data based on this. Alright. No, you're doing pretty good, Noah. How are you? Nice. Doing just fine. Just fine. I'm actually enjoying exploring the new console because yeah, I just got this Nintendo Switch 2 like not long ago, so has been good. Okay. I bought this by trading in my Switch 1. I got this console by trading in my Switch 1. N60 bar controller and also use optical sensor like a mouse controller. Oh really? Wait, I didn't know that. Control and also has a sensor. Nintendo Switch console has a game card slot, but it doesn't take a red Nintendo Switch 2 game card. You can also insert black Nintendo Switch 1 game card. So what does this mean? It means that in addition to being able to play games that are exclusive to Switch 2, you can also play Switch 1 games too. Certain Nintendo Switch games will not be supported for compatible. Oh yeah, the Nintendo Labo games are not compatible. You can play many different games on the Nintendo Switch too. Alright. You read all the inside? I'm so happy to hear that. Let's take a quiz. Since you were so kind to read all them, I got a little something like that. It's a quiz. Alright. Here comes the funny answers from the quiz. Alright. It's about game card. Question number 1. What do Nintendo Switch 2 game card have more than Nintendo Switch game card? Weight, pins, capacity, labels. Weight, huh? The weight is the same. Pins, I'm not sure. Capacity, yes. Labels have more. The labels is the same. So it's the capacity. What's the purpose of Nintendo Switch 2 game card? Distinct shape is made lighter. It's made harder to lose. It prevents the buildup of heat. The console uses it to determine the type of game card. It prevents buildup of heat. Okay. This one. Harder to lose. No. It makes them lighter. It prevents the buildup. This one. Which kind of game card can be inserted in Nintendo Switch 2 console? All of them. Results. Perfect. Alright. Alright, what did this do? You can learn about the Nintendo Switch 2 console microphone here. Oh, nice. You learn about things like noise reduction, voice level balancing, and more. Microphone inside. Alright. Let's do it. The microphone and the chip. The Nintendo Switch 2 console have a built-in microphone designed to improve game chat experience. Okay, yeah, game chat. The useless button for me. I can't even verify myself. Aside from the microphone? Eh? Double audio? Really? It's not double audio right now. Aside from the microphone, the console also contains a chip which makes people's voices easier to hear. This is handy when you want to chat as you play. microphone and a chip. Okay. Next one, noise reduction. Will it be Spider-Man audio? The console chip is designed to make voices easier for you to hear. One way it does so is by reducing the noise around you. This is called noise reduction. The Switch 2 console uses a form of noise reduction that's been customized for playing games. Noise reduction. Okay. This noise reduction function doesn't just focus on spoken words. It's also designed to preserve mood and emotions. Take the sound of clapping. If you just wanted to convey words, this sound would be treated as noise and reduced. We've balanced this so that the clapping doesn't go away, letting you immerse in the vibrant positive atmosphere. It's a form of noise reduction designed for playing games. The noise reduction feature of the chip lets just words with moods and emotion. Oh wow. Interesting. Oh, not supposed to read this one first. This one. Noisy console sound. Are you sure that noise reduction will make it so it doesn't hear TV audio? Yeah, from what I see on the trailer, it does. It does actually reduce the audio from the TV, which is interesting. How they do that, I don't know. The console chip is designed to make voices easier for you to hear. One way it does so by reducing unwanted background noise, such as the sound of a vacuum cleaner. Oh really? It can reduce the vacuum cleaner sound? Wow. Unwanted background. But that's not all. The Switch to microphone also picks up sound from the console itself. Okay, it does pick sound from the console, but does it pick sound from the TV? For example, it picks up the sound from the Nintendo Switch 2 console air vent. Oh, it has a sound. Okay, the air vent is positioned right next to the microphone, so it ends up being much louder than the person's voice. Air vent positioned right next to the microphone. Okay. With the chip, this loud noise is completely erased. It can do that. Also, it even removes the snapping noise that you hear when you attach a Joy-Con 2 controller to the main body. Oh, it can also reduce the when you attach Joy-Con as well. Interesting. That's why you don't hear stuff when I am not talking. Otherwise, if it's sensitive, you will hear PC fans and my siblings. Well, yeah, the mic reduction. Maybe is it from the mic or from your PC that can do a noise reduction? Does your mic has a chip that reduce the background noise, or is it from your PC? PC, I don't know, settings. Snapping noise. It's OBS that does it. Oh. Well, OBS pretty good. I guess it can reduce background noise. It's been designed to reduce as much external noise as possible so that others can hear you. The microphone picks up a number of different sounds. The chip does its best to erase this sound. Oh, it's the chip, huh? So it's the chip that reduces background noise. Very cool. Spider-Man's OBS that does it. Erasing game sounds. The console chip is designed to make voices easier for you to hear. Okay. One way it does so by removing game sound that the microphone picks up from the TV from the console chip. This video is purely for reference. Removing game sounds. Oh, it does. Wow, I don't know how they do that. it removes the game sound that the microphone picks from the TV. If it didn't do this, it will be hard to hear what you say. what's being said in the game chat as people talk back and forth. Huh. So if that will happen, huh? Oh, that will happen if it doesn't have a noise reduction. It can get noisy with all the overlapping sounds. Overlapping sound. Ah, yeah, that always happens. Noise that gets re-amplified like this is called feedback. Feedback, huh? The chip does its best to remove this game sound and prevent feedback. Oh, hi there. Hi, Francisco Garcia. Welcome on in. This chip removed this game sound. Although realistically, there can be all sorts of sound coming out from a TV. These sounds can vary depending on the TV and specific setup in your home. Really? So removing them can be difficult. For that reason, game sounds also sent to the chip. The chips selectively remove these sounds based on the sound quality and acoustic. The chip removes sounds coming from the CPU. Oh wow. Pretty cool. Balancing voice levels. The console chips is designed to make voices easier for you to hear. If some people are quieter than others in the game chat, it might make them difficult to pick out. The chip automatically makes it so that each voice can be heard at roughly the same volume. Of course, some people are naturally going to sound louder than others, but even more importantly, the voice volume differs depending on the mode. Voice volume differs. Amplifying the voices of users. Alright. It's a so it's a chip that amplifies it. In handheld mode, the console will be close to you, delivering sound straight from the micro. Oh yeah, in handheld it makes sense. It makes sense if yeah, to use the microphone because you're close to the microphone. In TV mode, however, yeah, the dock can relatively far away, which means the mic may have trouble picking up the sound. This is what I'm wondering. It picks out the TV sound instead of your voice from far away. Whether someone up close in the handheld mode or sitting on the sofa far from the TV in TV mode, you'll be able to hear people's voices about the same volume. On top of that, even if there are several people in front of the TV all talking loudly, wow. The chip takes account of individual voice and balance out their volume. You don't need to worry about people talking too loudly or quietly. Voice levels will be fine whether you're playing handheld mode or TV. That's interesting. Alright, let's take a quiz. Insights about microphone. Which component designed for game chat is built on the Nintendo Switch 2 console? A tiny conversation partner? A light, a camera, a microphone. Designed for game chat. It's a microphone. The Nintendo Switch 2 console built-in chip removes noise to make voices easier for you to hear. But one type of sound is not removed to provide more enjoyability. Which one? The sound of rain? Food blender? Vacuum cleaner? Clapping? Okay. Which sound is not removed? Is it? I think it's clapping. Provide more enjoyable experience. The sound of rain. It removes sound of rain. It removes food blender noise. It removes vacuum cleaner. So I think it's clapping. The chip that's designed to make voices easier for you to hear, removing a buzzing noise from a Nintendo Switch 2 console. Where does this noise come from? Angry bees? Angry bees. An engine, a battery, a fan, angry engine. It doesn't make sound, right? Battery doesn't make sound, so it's a fan, right? Angry bees. The chip in the Nintendo Switch console. Engine, what did you do? Engine. Nice reference. The chip in the Switch console designed to make voices easier for you to remove sound from the speaker to avoid which phenomenon? The chip in the Nintendo Switch that designed to make voice easier. Remove sound. Feedback? Payback, callback, playback, feedback. Alright. The chip in the Nintendo Switch console that's designed to make voices easier for you to hear balances out which aspect of the people talk in the game chat. The size of their mouths, the volume of their voice, the pitch of their voice. Okay. Balances out which aspect? Which one did they balance? The volume or the pitch? The volume, right? It's the volume. Alright, am I gonna get one wrong? Oh, okay, perfect score. Alright. Flawless. I got all the questions right about microphone. Cool. Alright. What else do they have? Oh, yes, over there. Let's check out over there. You can learn about the Nintendo Switch U console screen. You'll find out how clear and smooth the display is, as well as concepts like HDR, VRR, 120Hz, and more. Alright, this should be interesting. Crisp and detailed screen. If you could zoom in really close to the Nintendo Switch U console screen, you'll see that it's made up of lots of little dots. These dots are called pixels. There are 1920 horizontally and 1080 vertically to be precise. This is also called 1920 x 1080 resolution. That's 2.25 times the resolution of the Nintendo Switch console. Yeah, that is true because the original Nintendo Switch is 720p. Yeah, that's something PC games VC not have all noise reduction. Something PC games VC. Oh yeah, like peak. I think I don't know. I'm not sure about peak. I think noise reduction is from the OBS. Yeah, like you said before, it's from the OBS, not in game. or the PC. That's something PC Spoderman's PC, not to have all the noise reduction. Okay. Okay. 2.25 times. In fact, it's the highest resolution you've ever used on a Nintendo console. Oh, look at this. In comparison. As for the size of the pixels, they're the smallest of any Nintendo consoles today. Oh yeah. Look at the pixel comparison. Wait. Oh, you cannot see because of my cam. Having the most pixel and the smallest pixel provides a crisper, more detailed screen. Alright. Game Boy is 144? Game Boy is 144p? Okay, that's a... Oh yeah, that's a like the YouTube lowest resolution you can watch on YouTube. Bright light. The Nintendo Switch U screen can produce some very bright light. You could also say this screen is HDR compatible. HDR here stands for high dynamic range. The Nintendo Switch console has approximately 16.77 million different types of light and color. Meanwhile, the Switch U console can also use hundreds of millions of different types of light and color. Alright. hundreds of million different types of light and color. In games that support HDR, it's now possible to display bright, intense light. The screen you're looking at right now is a simple image that doesn't use HDR. If we were enable HDR, it would look like this. It's more brighter. In the non-HDR image, there's very little difference in brightness between the most vivid part of the explosion and the area without it. Meanwhile, in the HDR image, the brighter areas can shine very brightly, while the darker parts remain unchanged. Okay. HDR, huh? Bright lights? Nope, I don't do that. It's way too bright and I reduce it. Oh, does that mean you don't use HDR? Wait, but don't worry. We took care not to make it too bright. Oh yeah, because it has a brightness sensor, right? Test switch screen can display bright vivid light. It can use 100 million different type of light and color. Alright. Smooth movement. A little tricky. Nintendo Switch console screen can change image at high speed, up to 120 times per second. So we can say that the screen is 120 Hz compatible. The faster the picture change, the smoother the movement will appear. The Nintendo Switch console can change image up to 60 times per second. Okay, that's a Switch one. Switch one originally 60 frames per second. So the rate of the Switch 120 times per second will mean the movement will look twice as smooth. Okay, since my monitor like my monitor is at 60 frames per second, I will not be able to tell the difference. If my monitor is 60 Hz. The image shown is just an example, but for games that support 120 Hz, mouse movements will appear smoother. Using the right stick to look around will feel smoother, and scrolling the screen will look smoother. But that's not the only benefit of playing games that support 120 Hz. The world appears to you 120 of a second faster, which could give you an advantage during a very intense gameplay. Okay. Image can be changed to 125. Alright. Less choppy. Here's another thing about the Switch console screen. It can make games feel less choppy. You could say that the screen is VRR compatible. VRR is short for variable refresh rate. When you play a game and a lot of characters appear on the screen. Oh, okay. Wow. The frame rate can become choppy. This is what happens when I'm playing something like multiplayer games, I think. Even single player games, when there are a lot of things on the screen. The frame rate can be choppy. Alright. Here's what's happening. Are they sure some game that support 120 Hz? Look at PS5 game, it's really rare to find one. Well, there's actually, what's it called? There are some games on PS5 that supports 120 Hz. I think it's first-party games and some really optimized third-party games. You can search it on Google actually. We're gonna see how it goes. Like, I think 120 Hz is gonna be a thing in the future. I think it's gonna be a thing in the future. It's gonna be like a standard. Here's what's happening. It takes a little longer than normal to draw each picture. Because of this, the pictures aren't ready in time when they're meant to be updated on the screen. So if the image has been changing 60 times every second, even a slight delay would skew the timing. Suddenly, the picture would update at half the rate, only 30 times per second. You can see why a game might feel choppy. So in games that support VRR, the update rate can be changed on the fly to match the image completion rate. If it takes a little longer to draw the image, the update rate can be changed to 55 times per second. This is better than suddenly dropping to half the rate, so it's less likely to feel choppy. This all means that some players find VR compatible game comfortable to play. VR compatible. Okay, I haven't seen a game that can support VRR though. I'm not sure. I need like an example what games that support VRR. Maybe I have to search it on Google. Most display VRR range is 48, more than 48. Oh, 48 to 120. Maybe with the VRR, it won't be choppy anymore. Yeah, that might be true. Okay, what's next? Touchscreen. The Switch console screen does more than just display images. It's also a touch screen that you can use with your finger. It's designed to recognize where you touch the screen. When you touch it with your finger, it can tell if your fingers are close or farther apart. This might be familiar already, but there's a little more to this. The Nintendo Switch U console touchscreen can tell the position up to 10 fingers. 10 fingers at the same time. Ooh, 10 fingers. Huh. Alright. I think I'm gonna drink. Let me drink some coffee. Great. All the inside. Alright, let's take a quiz. Capacitive touchscreen, that's a technology name. Yeah. When was it introduced though? When was a capacitive touchscreen introduced? The Nintendo Switch console is made up lots of tiny bits. What are they called? Capsules? Axles? Pixels? Pickles? 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 Axles count is pixels. What can a Nintendo Switch do? Consoles? Screen display by enabling HDR. Pickles. Define that as an answer. Display by smooth movement, pixel art. Pixel art. Three-dimensional image, bright light. It's bright light. What's the maximum number of times that Nintendo Switch 2 console screen can change from one picture to another in space of 1 second? 120. No longer 60. Which feature is the Switch 2 console compatible with in order to make the screen less choppy? VTR? VIP? VIP? VAR? VRR. How many points can be tracked on the Switch 2 console touchscreen at the same time? 10. I wonder how much the Switch 1 can do if the Switch 2 can do 10. Nice. Perfect score. Alright. What's next? There should be more. Oh, what this one? You can learn about a Nintendo Switch 2 console speakers. You'll discover how they may sound, their inner working, and more. Alright, let's go. Console speaker insight. We're gonna learn about speakers now. Tightly sealed box. The Nintendo Switch 2 speakers part haven't actually changed. Okay, it's located at the bottom. They're the same speaker that were used in Nintendo Switch OLED model, but they function a little better on the Nintendo Switch 2 console. They produce better sound. This is because the speaker parts are placed in the box. We made sure that all sides of the box were tightly sealed except for the front. If there's a gap where the sound can leak out, it may cancel out the sound from the front, or it may come out muffled. The sound may be distorted and not come out as intended. Even though the console uses the same speaker parts as before, the tightly sealed gaps around them make the sounds come out more accurately. House in the box. Box tightly sealed. I never knew that actually. Interesting. The box is cushioned. If you take a look at the box containing Switch 2 speaker parts, you'll see that there are spongy cushions attached on the top and bottom. How am I supposed to see it? It's inside, huh? The speaker's inside, not outside. Spongy cushions attached on the top and bottom. Wait a second. Is it visible from outside? They firmly sandwich the box. Because of this, other parts won't shake around along with the box. If other parts were end up shaking, the sound would get muddied and wouldn't come out as intended. So the cushion actually, yeah. This prevents vibration carrying to the other parts. Playing data accurate sounds. The speakers are parts that turn sound data into sound. But when that sound enters your ear, for various reasons, it doesn't sound exactly like the original data. On the Switch 2 console, in order to make sound close to the original data, we added the sound that's played through the speakers. We recorded and analyzed the sound of speakers and calculate how to edit the sound in the event. Nintendo Switch 2 has faster computer. As such, it's able to process sounds in high quality. By the way, the Switch 2 speakers are designed to fit as tightly possible inside the console. Because of this, they actually slope diagonally downward a little. But by editing the sound, we managed to make it sound as if the speakers are facing forward. Alright. Let's take a quiz. About speakers. What's about the box that houses speaker inside? Helps produce sound as accurate as well. It's filled with water. It's made of rubber. It's punched with tiny holes. It's tightly sealed on all sides, but on the front, filled with water. Imagine rubber. It's punched with tiny holes. Tightly sealed on all sides. This one. The box that houses speakers is sandwiched by which object? Thin slices of bread? Thin slices. Okay, when you use the word sandwich, the answer would come up as thin slices of bread, clothespin, metal plates, discussions, of course. Thin slices of bread. In which direction does the speaker inside when you send the switch to console point? Oh, okay, this is 3. Diagonally downward. Yeah. I was about to answer straight ahead, but it's not. Not straight, it's diagonally. There we go. Speaker. Speaker's done. Oh, there's still more. And I think it should be the last one. You can learn about Nintendo Switch to console stand. You learn about the particular of the stand, such as why it's U-shaped. As you see, you only make one start to read these. Oh, only one? Okay. There's a stand on the back of the console. You can use to prop the console up. The angle that the console sits can be adjusted freely. Starting from fully closed position, the stand opens up to 150 degrees. You can 150 degrees. You can fix in place at any point within this range. The Switch console stand has a different shape than Switch console. The old model is pictured here. For Switch U, we buy a U shape and left more space in the middle. This allows to make the fan and battery bigger and add new antenna. As a result, the console is not able to perform one calculation. One more thing about this stand. It's made of aluminum alloy, which makes it very light and robust. It's about as light as and robust as material known extra super duralumin, which is used in airplanes and spacecraft. What's that I'm seeing on retro achievements? News is CTR unlimited hack. What? Wait, what? They allow modding on retro achievement? Alright. Stand. Which is the shape of Nintendo Switch console stand? V shape? Hey, that's a Wii U! That's a Wii U stand? V shape? I didn't know Wii U has a stand. Long and rectangle. Well, it's clear though. Huh. It's U shape. The answer is obvious. The aluminum alloy used in Nintendo Switch console stand is roughly as light and robust as with other material. Benjamin! Benjamin! Duralumin super dual, extra super dual. Okay, this one, right? Duralumin. Benjamin. Oh, I did got it wrong. I got it wrong. I think it's the duralumin part. Is it duralumin or X super? Let's see. I got it wrong for the first time. Oh, extra super duralumin. Apparently there are 2 hacks of CTR PS1 that have achievement. The other is CTR Retro Fuel. Oh, 2 hacks. So like a subset? Or is it like a subset? Alright, let's try again. Extra super duralumin. Alright. I've done everything. Except the mini games. Because it requires to be in a specific mode. Let's go to the next area. Area C. Yeah, the next one is Area C. There you go. Nope. Or it says nope. It's onset. Oh, onset, not a subset? Interesting. Asia! Asia. Come on in. You lurking? Are you lurking? Thank you for the lurk. Hope you're doing well. Hope your stream goes well. The only time I hear Asia? What? Okay. Did you get all the stamps? I did. Yeah, I can fast travel. That's good. Alright. Joy-Con. Right area. Okay. Nice. What do you mean? Never mind. Only time you hear Asia. Okay. Finally, I can try some mini games now. You need 1 medal to play. Okay. Guess the angle, including hints. Do you know what a 30 degrees angle look like? Well, yeah. The Nintendo Switch 2 console stand can be freely set with a range of angles. So we made this mini game to test how precisely you measure those angles. First, you set the stand to the angle shown on the screen, and then you get to find out how accurate you are with your measurement. Alright. What? Aww. Really? Handheld or tabletop? I cannot stream it then. Alright, what about this one? Speed Maze. Long wall. Some of the mini games requires me to be handheld or tabletop, which I cannot stream it, and also using 4K monitors. You get to have the mouse control yet? Yeah, they let you zip all over the place. Pretty slick. Try not to hit the electrified wall. Move quickly but carefully and get it in the hole. Reaching the goal is pretty tough, and getting the clear medal is even tougher. Alright, let's do it. Speed Maze. Hard to go without touching the side. Oh. Ah, really? Oh. Yes. How did my Crash the Title Part 1 Crash Best surpass my Jackass Online post? Oh. My Spider-Man. Spider-Man of the Titans. Spider-Man 1. Spider-Man 1. Crash Best Thriller with Spider-Man 1. I don't know. This is weak, it was not weak. Speed Maze up and down. You'll be moving vertically, so you really need to zigzag. Zig and also zag. Okay. Up and down, huh? 3 seconds. Oh wow. This is going to be tricky. Oh! Touch the side. Oh! Oh! Oops. Okay. Oh. Tricky. Oh, almost there. Oh, how many seconds do I need? Is it 3 seconds? So close. It took me 9 years to remove all the movie clips and take a little bit what? Copyright? That's a lot. That's a lot of copyright play. No. Oof. Yes, there you go. Yes. You were winding up and down like past a yo-yo and there's part 3. 42 medals. Oh wow. Alright, let's collect the stamps. Home button. Right stick. NFC touch point. It's a good thing I didn't get a star, otherwise it will be really bad. Yeah. As long as you don't upload, I don't know, with the copyrighted music? If it's from a game, then I think it'll be fine. Alright. Oh, a lost item. Oh, cannot do that? Fine. Let's teleport. Alright, go back. Then claim that lost item and turn it back again. Alright. I can go back. Let's see. Ah, yeah. Let's check that. SL button. Mouse foot lower. What's this? This isn't the game, it's attack demo. 1.5 years ago, a sound get distorted when you minimize the OBS window. Sound alert gets. Wait, what? Oh, is that why? Maybe you should minimize OBS after all. The sound of the Joy-Con 2 controller me. HD Rumble 2 with more than 5 breaks, you can actually make its own sound, even without any speakers. You might want to lower your system volume or mute your TV if you want to give it a shot. Alright, let's do it. So do I have to hear it? Sound coming from the Joy-Con. You experience first how this vibration turns into sound. Please mute the TV. Oh. I hear it. I hear a sound from coming. Oh, congratulations, you got one up. Huh. Yeah, I will. Yeah, take a here at this. It makes sound. There you go. It makes sound. The HD rumble. This is really cool. Alright. Joy-Con to magnetic control connector. Mouse sensor. SR button. Mouse foot. This one is release button. What's the missing? What am I missing? What am I missing? Oh, the light. Player LED. There you go. Got them all. Area D. There are a lot of areas here to explore. Oh, there's a quiz as well. You know what? Let's teleport here. And see if I can try out this demo. Do I need to noise? Oh wait. Microphone. Yeah. Turn on vacuum cleaner. See what's make quiet. Experience all sound but voice fantasy. This exhibit requires stick and button control. Checklist: record audio, playback review. Huh? The Nintendo Switch console microphones aim to reduce noise and leave only people's voices. Try speaking in a noisy environment. Maybe run a vacuum cleaner. Wait, how do I make some noise? Maybe I have to use a fan, I think? How do I make turn on? What if I don't have a vacuum cleaner? What can I use? What object? Oh, I know. Another stream. Maybe? What about this? Oh, I know. Open up another stream. Hey. Not loud enough. Use. All that I can see is just a yellow lemon tree. Did text finish part 4? Wait. Playback your recording? Record. Wait. No, that's not quite it. That is not quite it. Try speaking in the. Maybe run the vacuum cleaner. That's not quite it. That's not quite it. All right. Try speaking. Testing. Testing. Testing.
The weird fake.
There you go, just like that. There we go. Just like that. Nothing was left but you wanted my voice? Lol. Alright. This one requires... Oh, wait a second. Oh yeah, this requires the console to be set like that. Oh yeah, let's take some quiz, and then I guess we'll move on to the next game, Mario Kart World. Did you know AC Rumble 2 can produce its own sound? Here's you can learn about Nintendo history to control Rumble. Alright. Then here's AC Rumble 2 side insights too. Various vibration. The Nintendo Switch 2 system HD Rumble 2 feature is pretty versatile. It can produce various vibration patterns. The number of vibrations per second can be adjusted in a short amount of time, so the patterns can be complex. The Nintendo Switch 2 system AC Rumble was limited in the vibration it could handle, but with AC Rumble 2, all sorts of vibration patterns are possible. It can also reproduce realistic sensation. Responsive Rumble. One aspect of the Nintendo Switch 2 system HD Rumble 2 feature is that it's very responsive. As soon as the game sends a signal to initiate a rumble, the highest intensity the rumble can reach in an instant. This response time is much quicker than with a motor, which creates rumble by spinning a weight. It also several times faster than the Nintendo Switch system HD Rumble feature. Receiving quick feedback from the rumble features like this can be very satisfying. Rumble with sound. The Nintendo Switch 2 system AC Rumble 2 can do more than create vibration. It can also create sound. This is possible because speakers and the AC Rumble 2 feature operates in a similar way. Speakers produce sound by vibrating a soft plate. AC Rumble 2 produces sound by vibrating a weight, which causes Joy-Con to vibrate in turn. The Nintendo Switch Joy-Con makes sounds too, but the volume and clarity have been improved here. Yeah, I know that. But how does this make a level up sound? Nintendo has been making controller with the rumble for a long time. Ah yeah! Control with rumble. This one! N64 is the first controller with the rumble. Oh yeah, Orange said that. Yes. This one has a rumble. This one also has a rumble. Wii Remote has a rumble. Wii U Gamepad has a rumble. Of course, Joy-Con, Pokeball Plus. We've been adding rumble to control axis in a long time in order to enhance player game experience. Alright. Which of all has been newly introduced? Ultrasonic vibration, glow scene to the rumble. Okay, very complex vibration. Oh, the HD Rumble 2, which is more responsive? They're both the same. More responsive. This should be more responsive, the 2-1. The HD Rumble feature produce sound by shaking what? Exactly, a soft plate. Shaking what? The hand of the shaking one. Produce sound by shaking The very foundation. What? The very foundation of our understanding? Shaking. Which one? Is it this one? Joy-Con 2 controller? I might got it wrong. Since when? Since this one doesn't have, the SNES doesn't have rumble. Did I got it wrong? Oh, that was right. Shaking the Joy-Con. All right, to the next quiz area. I have to try out the mini games that requires to be in a tabletop mode or handheld mode. I'll stream. PS5 games can still support PS4 control, but despite not using advanced features like haptic feedback and adaptive trigger. Like Astro Ball, for example, it uses, I don't know, Astro's Player. Just take Astro's Player, and it's just missing. It's just don't have the, what's it called, the trigger, adaptive trigger. Astro's Player requires adaptive trigger, and I believe Astro Ball as well. It requires adaptive trigger to determine the strength when you're, you know, about the launch with the spaceship. Astro's Playroom and Astro Ball. It requires an adaptive trigger. Not sure about haptic feedback. It might work without it. I don't know. Okay, magnetic. There's more to magnetic connect. A strong magnet. Tiny gap between the console. Okay, let's learn this. Why attached with the buttons? When a Joy-Con 2 controller connected to the Nintendo Switch console, the magnet console main body attracts the SLSR button. There are a couple of reasons for this. For one, it makes the Joy-Con 2 controllers more difficult to detach. The SLSR button pop out ever so slightly when they're being pulled in by the magnet. This helps them attach snugly to the magnet. The SLSR button have room to move a little more multiple direction. Oh yeah, it does. This makes it more difficult to detach even when you try to wiggle them around. Extra space. The magnets are thinly covered. The Nintendo Switch U console has hidden opening on it. Oh, okay. Like this one here. This gives the magnet room to stick out. The openings here are covered with a sheet of material that's around 0.2 millimeters. Oh, I don't know that's a sheet. Yeah, that's a paper. The closer a magnet is to what is attracted, the stronger the force. That's why each one is covered with a thin sheet. The material. Okay. Why the gap? If you look closely where the Joy-Con 2 can attach the console, you'll notice a narrow gap. That's actually a very important reason. It makes it harder to detach the Joy-Con 2. Without this gap, if you try to twist the Joy-Con 2 control, the principle of leverage would make it easier to detach. Even the tiniest of gap, if there's a reason. Wait, the gap makes it... Is it harder to detach or easier? The gap? Harder to detach. There are gaps with the controller. Console makes the gap make the control harder to detach. The magnetic connector stays strong. These connectors of the Nintendo Switch to the console are what connected Joy-Con 2 controller to the console. You may think they look a little flimsy at first, but you can rest assured that the connector have been designed to be safely used for a long time. First of all, the color part of the Joy-Con controls slot firmly into the console, while the connector on the console and the and control loosely attached. This is still enough to connect them. However, as a result, even if you twist the Joy-Con control attached to control, force will further apply the color part of the controller. Oh, do you think it's gonna break? This might be difficult to apply force to the actual connector. What's more, even if you do forcefully twist the Joy-Con control attached to the there's actually a little leeway for the connector to move around. Since the connector move in the direction that they twist, it's hard to apply force to them. To decide may applying force to them difficult. Okay. Let's take a quiz. What happened? So the SLS button to the Joy-Con 2 control when they're attached to the Nintendo Switch. They become easier to press, they hard, they stick out a bit, they sink down a bit. What? When they're attached. Not this one. SLS, they stick out a bit. They sink down this one, right? They stick out a bit. Roughly how thin are the sheets of material that cover? 1 centimeter is too big. This one's too big. This one's too big. Wait, 0.2 millimeter. The gap between console and Joy-Con 2 control affects the controller when harder. They become a little heavier. The player LED becomes visible. Harder to detach. In what way this connector on the console fitted firmly loosely? In what way this connector on the console fitted? I think it's firmly? It's loosely. It's loosely. It's not firmly, it's loosely. Okay, I got the last answer wrong. Question number 1. Become harder to detach. Alright, there's more. There's actually more. Change speeds. Huh. Oh, there's more over there. Mouse sensor. Mouse sensor lenses. Nintendo mice of the past. Alright, let's learn. Mouse sensor. Again. Invisible light. The mouse sensor doesn't have just camera. It also has a light. This invisible light, known as infrared light, is used to illuminate surfaces such as table or your lap. Fun fact about this invisible light. It may become visible when viewed through a smartphone camera. Custom lens. Normally a mouse's camera focuses so it can clearly reflect the immediate area. However, this is not the case for Joy-Con 2. This is because the height of the Joy-Con 2 changes slightly depending if the strap is attached or not. The left one is with the strap. No, the left one is without the strap and the right one is with the strap. This is enough to blur the focus, preventing the camera to capture the surface clearly. In order to focus with or without the strap, it includes a custom lens. Custom depends whether you attach the strap or not. Small seats. Here's on the Joy-Con 2 controller. We apply 2 small seats. This is called the mouse feet. These mouse feet makes the Joy-Con 2 easy to slide around. Okay. Suddenly it's a mouse. Joy-Con 2 controller can function like a mouse when you stand it on the surface such as this. It refers to the typical control when you pick it up. When experienced in game that supports mouse control. The console analyzes the data from the mouse, sensors, and accelerometer. It uses this data to check whether Joy-Con 2 controller has been placed on the surface, or if it's being held in the air. The home menu supports mouse control, so you can give it a try there. Okay. Nintendo and mice. Long ago, Nintendo used to sell its own mice. Huh, Nintendo mouse. There was a Super NES mouse in 1992? Ooh. So they already made a mice before. How many years ago is that? Holy, that's 34 years ago. And an N64 mouse, exclusive in Japan, 1999. Incidentally, the mice of old use a ball which throws a... Oh yeah! It uses a ball, I remember! Old school mouses. I remember old school mouses. Mice use a ball instead of infrared. It uses in my school's computer, yeah. When my computer, when my school computer's operating system was Windows XP. Oh my gosh. Windows XP brings back memories. Nowadays, mice are far easier to use. There's no need to roll balls all over the place. Mouse sensor. Ultrasonic microphone, high capacity, UV light, infrared. At certain mouse it's customized different. What's the following part of it? What is the following part? The lens? What's the function is too small to help it slide? Waterproof! Prevent static electricity to prevent slipping. Help it slide better from what I read. You can't see Kitty Boo Boo stream anymore because... Oh, Drust preference. Oh, well, VPN. Just like text a long time ago, huh? You can use the Joy-Con 2 mouse as simply by placing a surface. How do you change it back to a regular controller? Say change back please in the console microphone. What is that? Is that a Siri? Ask a friend for help. Change back please. Press the A and the up button and this. Change back please. Oh! In which year did Nintendo release the very first mouse? 1992. Alright. Perfect. And there you go. It is done. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try minigame off streams, especially with, yeah, this one. Oh, tech demo? Stan already got them all. so far. Alright, I'm going to continue. Yeah, and that's going to be it for Nintendo. So you can also use a D-pad from the left Joy-Con to move. And yeah, I'm going to switch game to Mario Kart World. I'll see you guys in a bit in Mario Kart World, so don't go anywhere. Yeah, that's it for Nintendo Switch 2. Welcome to. There's still more of this game. I'm not finished yet with this game. There's still more. So yeah, BRB. Thanks for watching. So Switch, you welcome tour. Alright, I'm gonna end it in a bit. And now I'm going to switch the game